Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today what I'm doing is talking about an equestrian gift guide. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a few items on the internet that you could pull up if you are looking for something for yourself, a friend who's equestrian, or also someone who's just into horses and you don't know what to get them for Christmas or any other gift that you may gift. If you don't know what to get them for Christmas or their birthday or something like that, here are some great options that will work no matter what horse they have, what style they ride, or also maybe just what is trending this year. So hope you enjoy. So I'm going to just take you on Google, which is really nice and easy. So the first thing would be a personalized leather halter. So what you can do is just actually type into the Google search bar what you're looking for, which is a personalized leather halter, and hit the shopping, and it'll actually bring up all of the options. You can even sort it that it just naturally comes up with. So it kind of searches all of the major websites and finds you kind of the cheapest value if you want to sort by if you price low to high. Now sometimes if you put it on here, it doesn't always give you kind of what you're looking for. So like this one's from Etsy. It's a leather custom made halter. I don't know how good that would be. Here is one that's a horse basic halter. You could do just the brass bridle, but what I usually do is by the default, which is kind of like review score, or usually kind of default, and it just comes right up. This one looks pretty good. However, it doesn't have any kind of nameplate on it. So I would try to find a leather halter that has a nameplate that you can personalize. I usually got mine for about $25 before I did shipping, and this is a great option. Now sometimes it does go a lot more expensive than that. I mean, you could expect to pay anywhere from like $25 to about $45 depending on where you get it from, but you'd have a nice leather halter that they could take to horse shows or whatever. And if you get a personalized nameplate, you can get the name of the horse that they have, or which I really like to do is, since I have a lot of different horses, is I get one that just says Mountain Creek Stables and then owner trainer Kayla Pearson. So it tells, I just have it say Mountain Creek Stables, owner trainer, and then my name on it. So like it works out really, really good. So then I can put it on multiple horses and it's not horse specific. So if they have a farm name, or even if they just want to put their name on it, you can even just say owner colon and then their name, or you can just put their name, or again just their barn name, so Mountain Creek Stables. I mean, that would work out too. You can get them when there's fabric, so this one's a fabric option, so sometimes they do like that as well. You could get a rope halter with like the noseband being personalized, but I personally think that a leather halter looks so expensive, so chic, and it really just shows like that you care, and a lot of times those halters will come in their own carrying case when you buy them, so sometimes you kind of get that for free. So that's kind of my number one equestrian gift guide for Christmas this year. Another option would be an English saddle pad. Those if they ride English, or really just a saddle pad. So if they ride Western, then they get a Western saddle pad. If they ride English, get an English saddle pad. Also, personalization of that. Most of these, like this one's really, really cheap. It's an all-purpose saddle pad, super cute color too, and it's $9.99. So you get their favorite color, or their barn color, or if you want to go super, super conservative, like if they're very straight-laced and they go to shows a lot, then a black or a white would be probably more beneficial. A white with a black trim is actually really gorgeous if you get something like that. Now that's a $20 Schneider saddlery pad. Again, there's also, if they like print, you've got print options. You also have really higher end options. Now this one's a close contact type saddle. If you don't know what type of riding that they do, if you just get an all-purpose pad, it typically fits everybody. Now it's not super, super high quality, I will tell you that. So if you do know what kind of riding they do, dressage, eventing, whatever,
just look for that specific saddle pad and you usually get better options. But yeah, if you get an all-purpose saddle pad and then get their initials, their monogram, their barn name, their horse name, anything monogrammed on the side here, or embroidered really, then it's so nice. And a lot of these websites like Dover offer embroidery, not necessarily for free, but they do offer it. And sometimes they'll run promotions where if you buy it so much amount, you do get free embroidery. Now if you were going to get like a print though, like these, I probably wouldn't get an embroidery because that would just kind of be too much and you wouldn't even see it. So again, I kind of would prefer a teal pad, and then I would prefer like my barn name on it, because then I could use it for all horses no matter how many horses I have. So that's the second option for an equestrian gift guide. My third one is, let's say you don't want to get a saddle pad, is a really nice grooming brush. Now this is one you wouldn't want to skimp on as far as price. So this is the Haas Diva exclusive sheepskin brush. So this is like a finishing brush for at the end to make it super nice and soft. So I definitely want this myself. And I know that any equestrian who's grooming and taking care of their horse is going to love a brush like this. But again, kind of you get what you pay for with brushes. Typically brushes run about $5, $5 to $10, and if this one costs $35. So I know that probably seems like you're not getting a lot of bang for your buck. And as far as opening something up on Christmas morning, a saddle pad is a lot larger, and so that makes kind of a more wow statement, and it's usually end up being cheaper even than this. But this is a great stocking stuffer for an equestrian. I would love to have this. My family watching? Here's you an idea. Next would be any kind of personalized show equipment like this, which I absolutely love. It is so good. It is a grooming organizer, so you hang it over the stall door or over on your tack room door or in your horse or in your trailer door. And it's actually a place to put all your grooming supplies. I have, and I know a bunch of other people have, like bridle organizers, and those are great. But I haven't had anything like this. It's grooming organizer that hangs up like that, and you get all kinds of different colors, whichever color is their favorite. And again, if you could get it if you could get it personalized, again with their initials, their name or their barn name, probably not their horse name because again they'd want to be able to use it for a long time. I think usually on these type of items, like a monogram right here looks really nice and expensive, but that's if you want to do a monogram. And again, most places do offer embroidery, or you can purchase it, embroider it yourself, or if you know someone else who does embroidering, that would be great as well. So this one is running about $50 for a portable grooming organizer. It does not come with any of the items in it, so if you want to be extra, you could fill it with nice expensive brushes. It would probably be the best gift an equestrian has ever received if you have like a Haas brush here. As far as what brushes would you put in it if you were looking for it, you could just Google what is the most popular grooming supplies. Here's what I personally would put in. If you had, looks like 8 spots right here, I would have that sheepskin Haas brush, so it's sheepskin brush. Then I would have a rubber curry comb. I would have a hard brush, so really just like a regular stiff type brush. I would then have a bottle of Shoshin. I would have, honestly for myself, a rag, but that's really not really exciting, so maybe a microfiber rag could go here. A hoof pick, fly spray, and then, ooh, I've got one more spot open. Maybe, yeah, like a wash mitt. Maybe like, and I do really love the brush that's a sponge with a brusher on the outside of that, and that would be lovely. Or honestly, you could do another finishing brush, or even another good idea, I forgot to show you this, is the Sleek Easy. So this is a de-shedding tool. That would be so great to have in that option. It's only $20, and it's supposed to be the best thing ever to shed your horse out. I do not have this, and I'm excited to try it this year, hopefully. So you could also just get this sheepskin grooming mitt, something like that. That's great for washing and stuff, but I definitely prefer the brush rather than the mitt. The mitts do not last very long at all. If you wanted to also be super nice, you could get some clippers, like a clipper carrying case and everything. And that would be, well, this one actually is not clippers. This is actually a carrying case of stuff, but you could also get clippers to add into your grooming stuff. Next would be if they really like clothes, you know their size, which I definitely don't recommend clothes. A lot of people like clothes, but it is not my first dibs for trying to get people to buy for people or asking them to buy for me, because they're just hard to buy for. But this is a perfect thing that I found on here. So again, I just looked up high-end equestrian clothes, and this is what it came up with. So again, it's sometimes better to pay a little bit more to have a better quality, especially when it comes to equestrians, because they do purchase things very expensively. But this is a great option for kids, actually. Let's say they're just getting started riding English, and they have also Western options. But this comes from State Line Tack, and it's a 5-piece children's riding bundle. This is a great option for them, and it's actually a great price. So they would get paddock boots, they would get a helmet, they'd get a riding like base layer or a show. Like, you could honestly wear this to shows, honestly. Like low level shows, you could definitely wear this outfit to shows, especially, and this is great to practice in, or low level shows, so this is great for kids. Then we have a pair of breeches, which is what they have to pretty much wear in English, and you got your knee patches on them, so that's really good. And then a pair of gloves. You got them all for $100 plus $6 in shipping. It is such a good option. I wish they had one for an adult, and they might have it. I haven't really looked into it. They probably, let's see, I don't even see it, but I bet they have like a Western one as well. But this would be a great option. It is hard to fit people though in clothes. So some options could be boots, but see, boots are also really hard to fit people. But a helmet, you could fit a helmet easily, and you could probably fit gloves easily. So those also work. So if you're looking for stocking stuffers or clothes, you could get them, helmets, gloves, stock pins or stuff like that they would use at a show would be a good option. You could always get clothes like from Smart Pack or something, and they offer free return shipping, and just keep the receipt, and that way if it doesn't fit, then they could send it back for free and not cost them anything. So that is my equestrian gift guide for Christmas this year. If you have any comments on what your favorite gift would be for an equestrian this year, please comment down below. Love looking for ideas. Make sure you check out my other video about the Amazon wish list, and I'll see you next time.